federally. It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to North Canton Hoover High School. Tonight, a big Federal League showdown between the Canton McKinley Bulldogs and the North Canton Hoover Vikings. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam Berkman, joined by my partner, as always, Lee Foster, as we are courtside on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com for the Bulldogs and the Vikings. Crowd is rolling in, and a big one here in the Federal League tonight, and a big one as far as, well, a lot of ramifications moving forward. And, hey, we talked about it earlier today. Last 10 games, each team's got 5 wins. It's even, Steven. Always a good atmosphere here at Hoover tonight. Pups in town. Should be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've been probably as excited for this game in terms of just a regular season, early January Federal League matchup for a long time. I mean, this should be high level. Whoever wins this game is going to have no losses the first halfway through the league. Puts them in the driver's seat to ride into March.
All right, it's time for the playing and the singing of our national anthem. Let's pick that up right now from North Canton Hoover. Nice job by the Hoover Pep Band getting ready for tonight's ball game between the Pups and the Vikings. And, of course, you know, these two teams kind of in the driver's seat, so to speak, as far as the league is concerned. And, of course, you want to keep building up credits and rankings as we get closer and closer to the tournament drawings. It'll be coming up here a little closer to Super Bowl Sunday, but this is a big one, always is, and I just wish both teams were full strength, but not the case.
Not the case. Let's hit these starting lineups powered by Southway Fence, and we'll give you an update on what's going on with those. For McKinley, head coach Sean Weatherspoon, they are 8-2 entering the game, 5-0 inside the Federal League. They're going to start number 2, Anthony Shavers, number 11, point guard Davey Thompson, big man in the middle, number 23, Jamar Keys, another guard, number 0, Javion Carter, and new addition to the starting lineup, sophomore, number 1, Jalen Elder. For North Canton Hoover, head coach Mike Bluey, 9-2 on the season, also 5-0 undefeated inside the Federal League. They're going to start their junior star, number 32, Hunter Hirschberger, point guard, number 24, Connor Knoll, 34, Roman Geiselman, point guard, 12, Cole O'Lear, and brother, 44, Caden O'Lear. What you missed there is their shooter, number 20, Brady McCann, out with the flu. So that is a big gap that the Vikings are going to need to fill. They need to fill his senior leadership, the shooting he provides, just the intensity. So let's see how they start off without one of their key guys in the lineup.
All right, we will step aside. We'll take a break. We'll come back to get the tip-off. It's McKinley Hoover next. It's the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group right here on Q92.
Sarda me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
When pizza's on your mind, Bell Stores is ready with hot, fresh Hunt Brothers pizza. Grab a hunk of pizza, perfect for sharing or saving. Top it off with a 20-ounce Coca-Cola. Bell Buddy Rewards members can earn 10 cents off per gallon when you buy the combo. Big flavor, big value. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
And a quick start underway here at North Canton Hoover. Ball is in the air, controlled by the Bulldogs, and a quick three by Davey Thompson. And the Bulldogs have taken an early 3-0 lead here at North Canton. Thompson goes inside the lane, put up a shot, no. Got his own rebound, put it right back up and in. Holy cow. So Davey Thompson out with a quick 5-spot. Hoover down 5-zip, 7:15 to go in the quarter. Down low, shot up on the rim, around the rim and in for Geisselman. And the Vikings are on the board for the first time tonight.
He played a great game last time we had him partner up with Jackson.
Going to shove it inside. Shavers went up for the shot. No good, but a foul is called. Hoover Vikings in the all-white jerseys tonight. White jerseys, white pants, white shorts with the black numbers and letters with the orange and black trim. Pups in the black jerseys tonight, black shorts, red numbers and letters trimmed in the white and red. Shavers line left for the first free throw. Back of the rim, too strong. He'll have one more coming. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, going to be with you here from North Canton Hoover tonight on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com and all of our social media platforms. Still working on that Q92 Sports Facebook page feed. Hopefully that is up here sooner than later.
Shavers missed them both.
Missed them both. It remains a 5-2 ball game. Moeller in transition. Geisselman goes down low. Got stripped as he went to the hoop. And a whistle and a foul.
I know it's early, partner, but McKinley seems to have a little bit of extra pep in their step. A little bit of energy here early on. A couple turnovers early, a couple Hoover fouls.
So Geisselman is going to shoot 2. Line right. Roman's first free throw. Back to the rim, around the rim, and drops in. His first point, third point of that, I should say.
Have we seen more shots that have hit like a check-up golf shot on the back of the rim? I mean, this year than I've ever seen.
Geisselman, nothing but that there. It's 5-4 McKinley. Just underway here at North Canton. 6:45 in the opening quarter of play. Jamar throws the ball into the corner for Thompson. Down low, Shavers went up for the two-hander and kind of rattled it home. So Preston Shavers, or Anthony Shavers with his first 2. The Bulldogs have taken a 7-4 lead. 6:29 to go here in the first quarter of play.
I mean, look at Carter Gardner-O'Leary. I mean, he's a foot taller.
I can't get over that. That is mismatch city. If they want to exploit it, I mean, it's certainly there to be had.
I mean, and we talked about earlier. You said, when should they press? I said, when they get off the bus. They've done that. You know, only a minute and a half in, but they're bringing it.
Bulldogs inbound the ball. That's Thompson around the screen. Ball goes down low to Jamar. Keys muscles his way inside. Put it up on the rim and in, and he's fouled. Jamar Keys, that's where he does his best work. Got his first 2, and he is looking for 3 at the line.
Coach Spoon giving more direction. Looks like he's going to come out in a diamond as soon as they shoot this free throw. And Geiselman, partner, keep an eye on this. Already 2 fouls to start the game. He's got all 4 of the Viking points.
And they're already shorthanded because of no McCann tonight.
That's right.
And now Jamar Keys back to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play, and he does. Jamar Keys with a quick 3.
You ever seen him shoot a free throw before?
Couple. Shoots them pretty well, too. Hunter Geisinger, he got triple teamed down here. Connor Newell got open for a 3. Top of the key, no. Hunter pulls down the rebound. Hirschberger on the right wing. Hirschberger looking down. Collins trying to get a little space down there for him to operate. Hirschberger goes inside. Ball got slapped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Hoover. 6:01 first quarter. McKinley out to a quick 10-4 lead. You're on Q92.
I think Hoover here just needs an easy bucket, a nice longer possession, work a little clock, settle in a little bit. Game's just a little fast here early.
Ball comes into O'Lear. O'Lear is picked up, gets it out on top. Vikings running for that back door. It's there. Bump. Nope. Couldn't get the shot in, but Hirschberger will shoot 2 line right. Well, they worked that to a T.
Yes, they did.
10-4 McKinley, 5:51 of the opening quarter of play.
When I think I mentioned too, partner, in the pregame on the radio show, I said they're going to lull them to sleep at some point and hit a few back doors, and they got one early.
Hirschberger there missed the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Hunter with that black 32 on the back of his Hoover home white jersey.
Only a junior. It feels like he's been playing for about a decade.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does. Hunter lets it fly. That one is up, and that one is good. So Hirschberger in the scorebook for the first time tonight. It's a 10-5 McKinley lead. Down low, glass rim, no foul. Carter is going to shoot 2. Boy, and the Vikings are picking up the fouls at an alarming rate here in the first quarter.
Holy cow, I didn't see a whole lot there on that one.
So McKinley making hay early at the free throw line in this one. Carter got 2 coming. It's a 10-5 Bulldog lead. Carter's first free throw is on the way. In and out, and actually slipped off the front of the rim. No good.
Maybe backspin out.
Wow. Second free throw. That one is good by Carter. He's in the scorebook for the first time. 11-5 in favor of the Bulldogs. 5:44 in the first quarter of play. McKinley trapping and pressing here. And Hunter Hirschberger. Ball got kneed out of bounds by Carter. It will stay with the Vikings. And Connor Newell will throw it in sideline left against Davey Thompson. Gets it into Hirschberger. He's going to go down the lane. Hangs in the air. Put it up. No. Loose on the floor. Gobbled up by Collins. Gives it to O'Lear. Drops it up and in with a right-handed score. You know, O'Lear with his first 2. Peyton wearing number 44. Pops it home. It's 11-7 Bulldogs. Thompson on the left wing. Thompson goes baseline. Up and under. No, but he is fouled. And the Vikings have committed 5 fouls in the first quarter.
How about the first 2 minutes, 41 seconds?
McKinley's in the bonus the rest of the quarter.
A lot of whistles down here early.
Whew.
Davey Thompson's really been shooting the ball as a late partner.
Yes,
that
he
free throw
has.
Goes up and in. I mean, how about the game? I mean, the game tires and the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's got the clutch gene going on right now. $13-7 is our score. McKinley over Hoover from North Canton. O'Lear on the left wing, trying to get it out to Newell. Davey Thompson won't let Connor Newell get away. High post to Collins. Collins against Shavers. Collins over on the left side to Hirschberger. Hirschberger is picked up by Elder. Tried to get the ball into the corner, got swept out of bounds off of Hoover. And back to McKinley.
Really good look there if he throws a bounce pass. I think, too, with all this pressure, this is where the loss of McCann really hurts Hoover. They need a guy that can space the floor and keep McKinley's defense from packing it in on him.
Pups for the ball now. They're in the traveling black jerseys and shorts. Hoover in the home whites tonight. Jamar Keys high post. A couple of guys go around him. Ball comes to Carter. Carter behind the three-point line on the left wing. Carter shaking and baking. Throws it over up on the right side. Long 3. Back there and too strong. by Elder, and the Vikings with the rebound. O'Leary is double teamed in the backcourt, needs help.
Look up,
got it
look
across
up.
to Collins.
Oh.
Collins across the timeline. Collins comes to a stop. May have got away with a little bit of a walk. O'Leary fires the three, top of the key, no good. Rebound picked up by the Pups. Here comes Elder, coast to coast, dumps it off Thompson. Davey on the baseline, got the advantage. Cradles it, cups it, shoots and scores. Davey Thompson.
I know they call it mouse in the house, partner, but they're going at O'Leary, whoever is guarding him in that mismatch. He's just a little undersized to guard McKinley's big guards. Uh-oh, watch out.
Here comes the steal by Shavers, coast to coast. He had the ball swatted away and out of bounds. Did not Davey Thompson get that last basket for McKinley?
He did.
All right,
He got it in the post up.
they're wrong again. So he should have 9, correct?
3, 5, 7, 9. He's got 9.
I got him for 9.
Yeah, they're wrong. Hey, nobody keeps the numbers quite like Courtside does over here.
I tell you what they did. They gave the basket to Elder instead of Thompson.
Yes, they did. Because Elder missed the 3, but then Thompson got the bucket.
Shavers back to the free throw line, and Anthony's free throw is good. 3:50 to go in the first quarter. It's McKinley 16, Hoover 7. You're on Q92. Of course, Q92radiosports.com. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster. Good to be with you on the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered up by our good friends at the Sarchone Automotive Group. Shavers free throw rattles, and falls. Anthony with 4. Pups by 10, 17-7. Vikings now trying to crawl back in this baby. Connor Newell will shoot that long 3, and it's good. Connor Newell from downtown. First points of the night for Connor, and it's a triple at 17-10.
How bad did they need that?
Bad lead. See what I did there? 3:28 to go in the first quarter. Thompson inside. Ball got poked away, and a late whistle. But I think it's going to be on McKinley on the run out by Hoover. It's going to be on Thompson.
Of all the fouls that have been called, that's the one Hoover didn't want.
The one you didn't want. Martin, who checked in for Coach Mike Bluey. 17-10 McKinley, 3:24 in the opening quarter play. Tonight's game brought to you in part by GMC Heating and Cooling, by the Friends and Family Credit Union, and by Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full. Here comes Martin. Here come the Vikings. High post to Collins. Collins against Keys. Throws it on the right side. Caden O'Leary spins out of trouble. Got it to Martin. Martin foul line extended. Pops it out. Now goes left wing. Drives in. Put it off the glass. No. Collins with the follow.
Oh, no.
Tipped up on the glass. No. Rebound by McKinley. Carter gets it to Keys, who whistles it down to Britt. The Shavers. Anthony line lane. Scoop. Too strong. Ball banged out of bounds off of McKinley. It will go back to North Canton Hoover.
How fast did that ball whip down the floor, huh?
That's how you move it. Keep it off the floor, man.
Ding, ding, ding.
Looks like Ed Webster. Well, that was an awful late substitution try. They didn't buzz him in immediately.
No, but the one official waved him in. He walked on the floor, and then this guy handed the ball off on the baseline to enter.
Oh, boy. And a turnover. DJ Britt tried to get it down, but O'Leary poked it out of bounds, so it will be McKinley ball.
Hoover at this point, partner, down 7 here, just 5 minutes into this first quarter. They cannot afford a few easy turnovers and dumps to really get McKinley started.
17-10 Pups. 2:46 to go in the first quarter of play. Keys, top of the key, goes around his back, goes inside. That's a travel. A little out of control that time for Keys, and the ball goes back to the Hoover Vikings with 2:39 in the opening quarter, and the Bulldogs in front by 7.
I think we talked about this earlier where he needs to be under the bucket. He's trying to do too much in the perimeter. Just get under there. No one can stop him.
Erzberger trapped over here on the right side. Got it to Martin. Martin picked up by Webster.
Webster finally in the game, huh?
A couple of number 10s battling here on the hardwood at North Canton Hoover. 2:25 first quarter. Martin almost got away with a double dribble. He got it to Hirschberger, who scoops it over the glass. Rebound picked up by DJ Britt. He throws it down to Keys. Jamar turns. Shavers on the left wing. Anthony looking for a cutter. Jamar will shoot the 3. Keys is good. Jamar Keys with 6. His first triple of the night. Big man can shoot the 3 if you let him. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the quarter. 20-10 Bulldogs. Collins, left wing. Martin shoots the 3.
Need it.
Nope. Rebound picked up by O'Leary in the corner. Fumbles it to Hirschberger for three. That one's good. Hirschberger from downtown with 4. It's a triple. 20-13. Here comes Britt at the other end for the Bulldogs. Britt baseline. Fumbled it, got it back. Goes to the rack. Put it up, no. Blocked out of bounds off of DJ Britt. And it will go back to the Hoover Vikings. 20-13 Bulldogs. $1:38 in the opening quarter of play here on Q92.
I thought Britt was forcing there when he didn't need to. Take it back out and reset.
Ball across the timeline to Hirschberger. Hunter foul line extended. Hunter goes down low. Blocking foul on Jamar Keys. 1:28 to go first quarter.
Partner, I think this is going to be one of those nights where they're going to need Hirschberger to go get 25 plus to win.
Yep.
Just be able to go off the bounce against McKinley's athleticism. He's the only one. Maybe Martin a little bit here and there. But he's going to have to do a lot of scoring tonight.
And right now, Hirschberger will step away from the free throw line as they mop up a little moisture down underneath the basket. Hunter's got 4 points tonight, a freebie and a 3B.
And a Sammy.
And a Sammy.
And a Sammy.
Coach Spoon having a little conversation with one of our officials over there across the way. Hirschberger free throw is up and no good. Here comes Legacy Lee for the first time for McKinley, and Jamar Keys will sit down.
It's just wild. McKinley subs, they just bring athlete after look at the size. They just keep coming.
Hirschberger again. He missed the boat. Rebound picked up by DJ Brett. $1:25 to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs 20 and the Vikings 13. You are courtside with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92. Webster at the top of the key, goes around a screen, hands it off Thompson. Davey penetrates, kicks it to Lee. Lee hands it off to Britt. DJ needs help. Got that poked away, stolen, taken away by Martin down to Hirschberger. Hunter in transition, throws it to Connor Newell for three. Good. Wow. Connor Newell with 6. And the Vikings are right back in it. And a steal at the other end of the floor by Connor Newell. He got pumped out of bounds by Webster, and the ball will stay with the Vikings.
I think DJ Britt's minutes are probably numbered the rest of the night. That was 2 really rough plays for Webster.
He will sit down.
I mean, I don't know what he's doing on either one.
McClellan in for the Bulldogs. Newell will throw it in backcourt to Martin. Hoover with the basketball. 47 seconds to go in the quarter.
I'd be surprised if Hoover takes the last one here.
2016. Ups by 4. Hirschberger on the wing. Hunter sees a rim. He's going inside. Hooked it up. No good. Rebound picked off by Webster for the Bulldogs. They'll get it to Thompson on the left wing. Right side to Shavers. Anthony, 22 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Maybe McKinley takes the last one, huh?
Coach Spoon's up, shouting out something to Davey Thompson. Clock down to 15. Pumps with the ball, Webster. Hands it off right side to Davey. Thompson fakes the 3, steps back, shoots the 3. Rim, no. Follow up by Legacy Lean, no. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. 2.9 on the clock. 2.9 here in the quarter. The Pups will throw it in.
What are they going to draw up here out of the timeout?
I've got to give it to Shavers, right?
You would certainly think
Thompson out to Shavers. Anthony got 3, shoots the long 3 off the rim, no good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter of play here in North Canton. Your score, the McKinley Bulldogs 20, the Hoover Vikings 16. It's the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarchone Automotive Group right here on Q92.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Save a good deal more during the Meijer Dollar Deal Sale, January 7th through the 20th. Shop the entire store and choose from hundreds of items, all $1 each. Fill your basket with favorites like Kraft macaroni and cheese, sparkling ice, sparkling water, select varieties of seedless cucumbers, and Meijer facial tissue. The Meijer Dollar Deal Sale. That's the good life, a good deal better. And don't forget to stop by the Meijer Pharmacy for your flu shot. Available today while you shop. Exclusions apply. See Meijer.com for details.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
We're back on Q92, Q92radiosports.com, and all our social media platforms. Hunter Hirschberger's got it into the paint, down the lane. Dumps it off the Newell, lays it up and in. Pretty play. Hirschberger to Newell, and the Vikings have chopped it down to 2. McKinley 20, and the Hoover Vikings 18. As we just get cranked up here in the second quarter at North Canton. Not anywhere near a sellout crowd here tonight.
Pretty pass there from Hirschberger to Newell.
Good crowd for a Tuesday, but kind of hoping there may be a few more folks. Maybe they're waiting for something else to happen down the road. Legacy Lee got a pass inside, and Legacy Lee dropped it right down the bucket. 22-18 Bulldogs, 7:18 to go in the first half of play. Martin brings it across the timeline to Newell. Ball got poked away. Off of Newell. That's a really nice job by Davey Thompson. And the Vikings will throw it in. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Ample Storage. If you need to store something, anything, Ample Storage Units is your place. Check them out online right now. AmpleStorageUnits.com. Bulldogs better hurry. They finally get it over the timeline. Thompson to Shavers. Anthony on the right wing, picked up by Collins. Goes the ball into the corner. Legacy Lee lets it fly for 3, and it's good.
I didn't even know he shot free.
The big man from downtown. Hunter Hirschberger, coast to coast with a left hand, scoops and scores. He's got 6.
They didn't waste any time getting back down the floor.
Now the momentum and the pace is picking up. Carter on the right wing had the ball poked away. Carter got it back. Gets the ball on top to McClellan. Back to Carter on the right wing. 6:33 to go in the first half. Bulldogs 25, Vikings 20 here on Q92. Big game in the Federal League tonight. Legacy Lee on the wing. Lee now a little bit closer in, gets it out to Carter. Drives, hooks it up on the glass, rim, no. Lee got the loose ball rebound, lays it all over the rim, and no. McClellan took the ball away, goes inside to Carter, who put it up and in with the left hand. So Javon Carter, right place, right time, picked up the pass in the paint, dropped it in. McKinley 27, Hoover 20.
Can't let him shoot it 3 times on one possession. Got to rebound the ball.
5:50 to go in the second quarter. Hirschberger comes to a stop. Might have dragged the pivot foot. Hirschberger down low, dumps it off inside, and easy 2 for Taylor. So Drew Taylor with his first 2. It's a 27-22 McKinley lead. Long 3, left wing, put up by Carter, no good. And the rebound picked up by Martin. Here come the Vikings. Hirschberger now will jog it across with 5:27 to go in the first half. Bulldogs 27, Hoover 22.
How about a big 3 here? Really make this place erupt.
Hirschberger on the left wing to Newell, picked up by McClellan. Newell right wing to Hirschberger. Hunter gets a Taylor screen. Taylor sets another one. Hunter shoots that 3. Got the 3.
Call that, buddy.
9. It's his second triple, and a almost steal by Hoover. The Vikings can't get it. Shavers does, goes inside, rolls it up on the rim. No good, but a foul. I think Drew Taylor is going to get the personal. 4:58 to go in the first half. 27-25, McKinley by 2 on the cue.
Hey, how about that? Need a big 3 right here. Looky here. 2-point game.
Lot of ball game. Number 2, Anthony Shavers. So Anthony Shavers will toe the stripe and shoot a couple of free throws. Anthony's got 4 points tonight. As McKinley looking to extend their 2-point lead, which at one time was as big as 10. Shavers' free throw, again, crawls all over the rim and rolls in. He's got 5.
Shavers 5, Thompson 9. Hunter Hirschberger with 9. Connor Newell with 8 to lead Hoover.
Carter out. He's in. Shavers.
Major Cheek has actually been playing really well for them. 13 here, young sophomore.
Free throw, no good by Shavers. He split the pair, so it remains McKinley 28, Hoover 25. 4:53 to go in the quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to McKinley, kind of an unforced error there.
Well, I think it's really hard in this game, partner, for O'Lear to play just based on his size. You almost have to put Hirschberger to the 1 or let Newell handle and be a little bigger. They're just going at him defensively.
Major Cheek dumps it off to Elder. Elder at the top of the key, about 25, 26 feet away. Now he crosses into the paint, throws up a runner with a right hand, no. Ball banged off the glass. Who's got it? Hunter Hirschberger for the Vikings. Hunter at the other end of the floor. Hirschberger, no look to Martin, put it up. Oh, he missed the layup. Rebound picked up by Lee. Legacy Lee in transition to Elder on the right wing. Out on top to Cheek. Back to Elder. Elder, high post to Keys. That's where Jamar Keys works his magic, but that time an errant pass is stolen by O'Lear into the hands of Hirschberger, and here come the Vikings at the other end of the floor.
No Webster, no Chavers for McKinley.
Hirschberger with the ball at the top of the key with 4 minutes to go in the first half. 28-25, Bulldogs by 3. O'Lear right of the key, comes to a stop. Out on top of Collins, they swing it to Martin on the wing. Collins around a screen. Taylor goes inside with the right hand. Scoop, scores. Martin with his first 2. It's a 28-27 game. That was almost an over and back. Major Cheek into the corner for Lee. Legacy Lee rumbles down the paint.
Wow.
Throws it up and in. Legacy Lee got his shooting shoes on. He's got 7. And Coach Sean Weatherspoon says, give us a timeout. They'll take the 30. So we'll keep it here with 3:29 to go in the first half. And it's a McKinley lead of 30-27. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Basil and Luca, 2 of the premier restaurants in downtown Canton. That's Luca and Basil. Also, after tonight's ball game, stick around. We will hand out our player of the game. Brought to you by Nathan McFarland, real estate agent for Howard Hanna. In it, 3-point game.
Hey,
29 to go.
I'm just a little curious, too, just with what Coach Weatherspoon's doing with the lineup. I mean, no Chavers, no Webster, no Thompson. I think you're playing with a little bit of fire. And in the 32-minute game with all these fouls, it really hasn't went up and down real crazy. I don't know.
He's looking for some fire.
He could be, but I thought the way the game started, they had all kinds of fire.
Yeah. Had about 3 or 4 games in the first half here. Just different styles.
Don't be surprised if you see a backdoor here.
Hirschberger on the right wing. Hunter, foul line into the corner. O'Lear. Wow, it's good. Boy, he was almost on the line, but it's a free ball for Cole O'Lear. Other end of the floor, Keys put it up on the rim. No, out of bounds. Back to Hoover. 2:50 to go in the first half. We are all square at 30 here on Q92.
I'm telling you, I don't know how long you can leave those guys sit there. I mean, they were up at what point? Did they have it to 9 or 10?
10. Yeah, double digits.
I don't understand. But, hey, credit to Cole O'Lear. Little guy knocked down a huge 3 to tie that ball game. Hey, look who's coming in.
All 3.
Uh-huh.
Now maybe he's saving them for the second half. Nice backdoor. Heisselman could not get the backdoor layup to fall. Here come the Bulldogs in transition. Elder to Cheek. Major on the baseline. Picked up by Newell. Major gets it on the right side to Jamar Keys. He'll throw it back out on top to Elder. 2:20. Clock runs in the first half at North Canton. We got a good one cooking. Lee inside. Beat a double team with the left hand. What a the rim and score.
My goodness, is he strong to stop down there.
Legacy Lee with 9. McKinley 32. Hoover 32. 0-5 left to go in the first half. Stick around. Halftime activities coming up on Q92. Connor Newell. Nice pass down low. And the ball ended up going way out on top to O'Lear. Newell, long 3. The glass, the rim, no. Rebound picked up by Keys. Here comes the 6'6" Jamar Keys, run on the floor. Keys on the left wing with 1:43 to go. Lobs it down to Lee. Lee beat a double team, spins out of it to Cheek. Major Elder shoots the 3. Back of the rim, too strong. That's a loose ball foul there on Major Cheek. And how about this quarter? Look up at the foul totals.
I was just going to say, after about 11 of them in the first quarter, we're down to 2.
Each team with a foul. Here comes Thompson. Here comes Shavers. Here comes Carter. For the Vikings, Collins in, and Geisselman will sit down. 1:34 to go in the first half. We got a good one here tonight. McKinley and Hoover battling. The Bulldogs in front of the Vikings, 32-30. It's Newell out on top, guarded by Thompson. Right wing to Hirschberger. Hunter looking for the Collins screen. Hunter, left hand, right hand, scoops. Went up for the shot, got blocked, but a foul on Anthony Shavers. And for Anthony Shavers, that will be his second and the second team foul. 1:17 to go in the first half. 32-30. Bulldogs by 2.
Are we getting an ESPN Instant Classic or what? Can we see it? I mean, it looked early like McKinley was going to run away, and Hoover's just kind of hanging around.
They are struggling at the free throw line.
Hirschberger's missed 4 free throws. 4 free throws. He's 1 of 5.
Isn't he about 70-ish percent?
1 for 5 so far.
Ooh, missed them both. 6. Hirschberger, 16% of the free throw line tonight. Keys lobs it down to Shavers. Got blocked up in the air. That's a jump. That's a tie-up. It will stay with Hoover. 1:08 to go in the first half. McKinley 32. North Canton 30. Martin back in for the Vikings. O'Lear will sit down.
I realize we're probably ahead of most teams, but if anybody's out there got some scores around the league, around the county, shoot them over. Love to give you an AWP scoreboard update.
Yeah, we're way ahead of the pack tonight. Another ultra-fast JV game here at North Canton. Elder driving the baseline, blocked by Hirschberger. Elder got it back, put it off the glass, and scored. Elder with his first 2. Bulldogs back by 4, 34-30. 47 seconds to go. Here in the first half of play. On Q92, Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. We got more good hoops coming for you Friday night. Jackson and Hoover right here. Hirschberger on the wing. Cross court to Martin. Risky pass, got it off to Connor Newell. 28 seconds to go in the first half. Vikings now, will they hold for the final 24? I got to imagine if they get a good look, they're going to take it, and they do. Martin got it, rolled it off the rim, no. Elder with a rebound. Steal almost by Hoover, but Keys comes out of there with the ball. Down to Shavers, into the paint, scoops it up, no. Loose up in the air, tip, rebound picked up by the Vikings. Here comes Connor Newell. Newell at the other end of the floor, dumps it for O'Lear, scoops it up and scores. O'Lear at the buzzer. That shot will not count by McKinley, and we have played 2 quarters here in North Canton. Holy cow, we got a barn burner tonight on Q92. Your score after the first 2 quarters of play. It's Canton-McKinley 34, and the North Canton Hoover Vikings 32. Stick around. The Q92 halftime report is coming up next. Keep it here on Q92. This is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
From the newsroom, I'm Clint Marshall with halftime news. Unemployment down slightly in Stark County. According to Ohio Jobs and Family Services, the November jobless rate was 4.1%, improving from 4.3% in September and matching November 2024's figure. October numbers were unavailable due to the government shutdown. In nearby counties, Carroll held steady at 4.2%, Columbiana fell to 4.3%, Mahoning to 4.5%, and Portage dropped to 4%. Ohio's unemployment rate declined to 4.5%. Stark County Sheriff's Office asking for the public's help in locating a Lexington Township man. 52-year-old Jacob Helmick left his home in the 11,000 block of Webb Avenue Northeast January 5th. Helmick is 6 feet tall, weighs about 170 pounds, with light brown hair, brown eyes, and a long brown and gray beard. He was last seen in a dark-colored jacket. Anyone with information asked to contact the Sheriff's Office at 330-430-3800. 3 residents have been banned from Canton City Council meetings for 30 days after disruptive actions during the January 5th meetings. They are Skylar Bruce, former council candidate Daniel Gates, and one other individual. Bruce placed a condom on the microphone as a protest symbol, while Gates confronted council after being denied speaking time. According to the repository, Law Director Jason Reese says disagreement with council is allowed but must follow established rules. The Louisville Board of Education heard comments on district finances Monday. WDPN's David Schurer reports.
Voters may again be asked to approve an emergency levy issue because of its failure in November. In a work session, the board discussed placing a levy request on the May 5 ballot. While no formal action had been taken, it is expected to be the subject of future special meetings, as the deadline to get on the ballot is early February. They selected John Aljancic as president and Barb DiGiacomo to be vice president in the organizational meeting. Meetings in 2026 will be held at 6:30 p.m. on the second Tuesday of each month, except June 22nd, August 17, October 19, and there will be no meeting in the month of July.
A Washington Township man is facing multiple charges after an alleged domestic attack Saturday. 45-year-old Larry Scarborough is accused of striking his brother in the head with a metal wrench and restricting his breath. The Stark County Sheriff's Office says the alleged victim suffered serious injuries. Scarborough, who lives with his brother in the 16,000 block of Salem Church Street, is charged with felonious assault, strangulation, and domestic violence. He was arraigned Monday in Alliance Municipal Court. Governor Mike DeWine has announced 39 road safety projects funded with more than $97 million. $4.4 million will go to a single-lane roundabout at State Route 173 and Columbus Road in Harrisburg. The city of Massillon will get $1.3 million for a new shared-use path along Lake Avenue from 1st Street Northeast to the Route 21 intersection. Statewide projects include roundabouts, turn lanes, sidewalks, and bike lanes through fiscal years 2026 to 2031. Stark County judge deciding whether a newly elected Lawrence Township trustee is eligible to hold office. Outgoing trustee Sean Roseman asking the court to overturn Patricia Bozer's November election win, claiming she does not live in the township and instead resigns at Canal Fulton with her fiancé. Repository reports Bozer testified Monday her Tritz Street Northwest home has always been her legal residence. Her attorney presented records including utility bills, tax documents, and voter registration. If Bozer is disqualified, Roseman would take the seat. Latonia Mayor Kevin Sambita is running for Ohio's 13th congressional district, seeking one-seat Democrat Amelia Sykes. Sambita, a former U.S. Army paratrooper, says he wants to fight for Northeast Ohio families hit by job losses and rising costs. The Republican co-owns a local construction company, has been mayor since 2015. Sambita acknowledges he'd need to move into the district if elected and says his family has strong ties to the Canton area. Murder case in Mahoning County has been dismissed after the defendant died before trial. Prosecutors dropped the charge against 29-year-old Damon Williams, who died from natural causes November 26th. He'd been charged in the June 2021 shooting death of 23-year-old Kayshawn Bunch. The shooting happened in a parking lot near West Laclede and Glenwood Avenues in Youngstown. Court records show the case had been delayed for years due to Williams' ongoing health issues. Federal judge seeking volunteer lawyers to help defendants in a civil rights suit against Ursuline High School. Case involves alleged hazing and sexual assault of student athletes during football team trips in 2024 and 25. Families claim school officials and coaches failed to protect students. Judge Benita Pearson says attorneys will help unrepresented defendants during settlement talks and responses to a new complaint. Full mediation scheduled for January 23rd with phone calls between lawyers and defendants 3 days earlier. Warren man has pled guilty to multiple child sexual abuse charges days after his wife also pleaded guilty. 37-year-old Justin Mayfield entered guilty pleas to 7 counts of rape and 1 count of disseminating obscene material to minors. He was sentenced to 40 years to life and must register as a Tier 3 sex offender. His 28-year-old wife, Shauna, pled guilty last week to charges including rape, sexual conduct with an animal, and endangering children. She faces a recommended sentence of 30 years to life. From the newsroom, I'm Clint Marshall with Halftime News. We'll return to courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress Halftime Report, I'm Clint Marshall.
For the overnight tonight, cloudy skies for the most part. It's going to be blustery with a few rain showers moving in. Our low 38 degrees. Wednesday, it's rain through mid-afternoon, then scattered snow, a high of 41. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and a cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
When you're short on time but big on hunger, Bell Stores has you covered. Bell Stores is serving up warm, savory pepperoni rolls perfect for lunch, after school, or dinner on the go. Right now, Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair a pepperoni roll with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Hot food, cold drinks, real savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back. Q92, Q92radiosports.com. And don't forget you can watch and check us out on all of our live streams on Facebook, X, Twitter, and the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, as we welcome you back into North Canton. Good one cooking, my friend.
Yes, sir.
34-32 Pups.
Hey, after one, McKinley led 20-16. Sammy just mentioned we're 34-32 at the half. Hoover laid one in as time expired at that halftime buzzer. For McKinley in that first half, 12 of 27 from the floor, 44%. There were 7 of 11 at the line for 63%, and 3 of 8 from deep for 37%. They were pacing that first half. Davey Thompson and Legacy Lee both with 9 points to lead the Bulldogs. For North Canton Hoover and Coach Bluey's club, they were 12 of 24 from the floor, 50%, just 3 of 8 from the foul line for 37%, 5 of 9 from deep for 55%. Hunter Hirschberger finished with 9, and Connor Knoll with 8 in that first half for the Vikings.
All right, 34-32 is our score. Don't forget, Friday night we'll be right back here as the Vikings take on the Jackson Polar Bears. It'll be Friday night, 6:45, right here on Q92 and, of course, Q92radiosports.com. All right, let's see how this baby shakes out. Hoover in the all-white, Pups in the traveling black. And here we go. Underway in the third quarter of play. I wish the PA guy would quit talking. Uh-oh. Got a steal at the other end of the floor. Elder's going to go down, scoop, and score with the right hand. Elder with 4, and it's a 36-32 ball game. Pups, like they started the first quarter, have come out of the locker room with their pressing shoes on.
I thought
how long will they do it?
I thought Caden O'Leary just threw it to Coach Bluey there because he thought he was on his team, but he must have got that tip. AWP scoreboard update at the half. Terry 20, Lake 9, and after 1, Jackson and Green knotted at 13. Green was up 9-0 to start that game, by the way.
Well, some nights you just don't know what you're going to get. And whatever you get early, you might not get late. Nice play by Hirschberger here to bang it off the leg of Carter, so the Vikings will retain possession. Just getting started here, third quarter. Settle in with us now. 36-32, I should say. McKinley over North Canton. 7:25 to go in the third quarter of play. Newell will throw it in backcourt. O'Leary will go back and grab it. And number 12 will Bringing across the timeline. Left hand to Geiselman. Geiselman on the wing. Nice backdoor pass. No, missed the money. Rebound picked up by Carter. Carter throws it down to Elder. Elder in transition. Elder got away from one Viking, got away from a second, and throws it off the glass and scores. So Elder having a nice game off the bench for Coach Spoon. He's got a half dozen, and McKinley's jumped it out to 6 again, 38-32. Full court press again. They throw over top of it. Newell for 3. It's good. Connor Newell with 1, 2, 3 threes tonight for Connor Newell.
Yeah, that's 6 for the Vikings overall.
Well, that's too easy there. Wow. Shavers just taking a little walk down the park. Flipped it up in with the right hand and scored.
Every time McKinley seems to push, Hoover comes back with a big shot.
40-35 Dogs, 6:25 to go, third. Geisman in the corner. O'Leary shoots that 3, hung it up on the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Keys. Long baseball pass to Shavers at the other end of the floor. Right side, Thompson. Davey fakes right, goes left. Foul line extended into the corner. Carter hooks it out on top to Shavers, back to Carter on the right wing. Elder's calling for it. They give it to him. He's immediately triple teamed. That's good defense right there. Vikings turn him over, and it's Hirschberger in the backcourt, ready to bring it across the timeline.
I thought they pulled the chair a little bit, and he just kind of fell back.
He'll pull out the chair. Hirschberger, nice pass in the corner. O'Leary for 3. Volleyball up in the air. Geiselman's got it. Hirschberger kind of took it away from Newell. Newell whips it down to Geiselman. Put it up and in, and he's fouled. Geiselman was 6. He'll look for 7 at the line. And, well, you're right. Every time McKinley goes to 5 or 7 or 8, the Vikings come right back.
I think that's probably the sign of just 2 good teams. And as we've seen so far in the first month and a half of the season, these are by far the best 2 teams in the league. Geiselman got the first 4 to start the game for Hoover, and then missed another free throw.
Boy, Hoover's.
That free throw line is going to haunt them if they don't come out on top here.
That has been their Achilles heel tonight so far. 5:27 to go in the third quarter. McKinley 40, Hoover 37. On Q92, Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, happy to be with you on this Tuesday night. They get it down to Keys. Again, the quick triple team trap. Keys had it, fumbled it, tried to shoot it as he was stumbling backwards, and a whistle and a foul on the floor. So
I thought
no free throws coming.
Did you think he shuffled his feet a little bit?
I thought so because he was trying to dribble and shuffle, but the dribble never happened.
Right, so maybe not. He wasn't dribbling himself.
So not a shooting foul. Bulldogs.
I like when you look confused.
I'm perplexed. Looking at the monitor, I don't understand it. Ball is knocked out of bounds by McClellan. It'll stay. Down to the right. 5:11 to go, third quarter. Pups 40, Vikings 37. Big one in the Federal League. Big one here for a D1 and a D2 power. Boy, Keys almost unstoppable down there. Put up a shot, no good, but he got fouled. And Jamar Keys was ready to break the backboard with a rebound slam.
Who did they take Elder out and put McClellan in after Elder just got the 2 buckets?
Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting right there.
I mean, I've seen McClellan a little bit. He seems to not really hurt him, but he hasn't had a big impact in the games we've been on.
Jamar Keys with the free throw is good. Let's see here.
If I've heard you say that once, I've heard you say it 70 times.
What's that?
Jamar Keys
oh,
with the
my
free
gosh.
throw. Jamar Keys with the free throw.
He's got 7, looking for 8. Got it. Tell you what, he can shoot the free throws.
Yes,
man.
he can. For a big man, he's got really good touch.
Sure does. Newell in the corner for 3. In and out, no. Geiselman kept the ball alive. Newell again for 3. That one's in and out, no good. Boy, there is a lid on that hoop sometimes. Thompson at the other end of the floor. Davey throws up on a glass rim, no. He's got the loose ball, tried to fight it up. No, boy, what is going on at that end of the floor?
Yeah, there's been a lot of contact on both ends, partner. I thought down here on this rebound, both of those shot attempts,
you could have had a couple whistles down there. But if they're going to let them go, then let them go the rest of the night. Officials kind of changed the way they called this game mid-flight. Thompson goes inside with a hanger off the rim, no, with a rebound by Shavers. is up and good. Anthony Shavers, I've got him unofficially for 9.
Yep, same thing.
4:30 to go third quarter. Bulldogs now pulling away a little bit. Doesn't have a 7-point lead. O'Leary coast to coast. Nope, but Shavers with the foul.
Wow. I didn't see that one, but we just said we were due for a foul, so it was bound to happen eventually.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Basil and Luca downtown, 2 of the premier restaurants in downtown Canton. O'Leary free throw is up and good. That's Cole O'Leary with the free throw. Cole and Caden both getting lots of minutes tonight with the absence of McCann, who was out this evening. A shout out Nathan McFarland, our great sponsor of our player of the game from Howard Hanna Realty.
O'Leary got both those?
Got them both. So a 5 spot for Cole. It's back to a 5-point game. Bulldogs 44, Vikings 39, 4:15 to go, third quarter of play.
Just seems like we've been hanging at this 5 number. 5 to 3, 5 to 2, back to 5.
Keys down on the block, beat a double team. He's too strong down there. Puts it up and in, and he's fouled. Keys with 10. He'll look for 11 at the line.
Partner, I know we talked about it endlessly, but if that kid's on the block,
him there and leave.
There's nobody around here that can stop him. He's got too good a football in the county, and he's too big. He's too big.
Jamar Keys with 10. He'll look for 11 at the line. 46-39 Bulldogs. 4:04 to go third quarter. Only one timeout used tonight. That was by McKinley. Keys with the free throw. Missed that one.
Missed one.
And a rebound picked up by Hunter Hirschberger. Here come the Vikings with 3:59 to go in the third quarter. Martin got it to Newell. Cross-court pass to Hirschberger. Hunter goes inside. Leans, shoots, misses. Got his own board.
Oh, no.
Tipped it again. Good. Third time the charm for Hunter Hirschberger. He's got 11. Bulldogs in transition. Carter throws it down to Shavers. No, but there's Jamar Keys with the rebound and put it right back up. Then he's got 12.
My goodness, is he so long under that bucket.
3:33 to go in the third quarter. 48-41 Bulldogs. 7-point lead McKinley. Vikings with a basketball on Q92. Collins high post. Takes a pass down low. Spins to the right. Couple of dribbles. Hands it to Connor Newell. Newell back to Hirschberger on the left wing. 3:15 to go third quarter. Vikings with the ball, but they're down 7. Hirschberger makes his move. Steps back. Spins in the paint. Leans in.
Great defense.
Got it to Martin in the corner. Martin trying to penetrate. He got cut off. Now it's Cole O'Leary. And now the McKinley defense has become suffocating. And a 3 by Hirschberger is short. Rebound by Keys. Throws it at the other end of the floor for Shavers. Anthony Line, Lane, shoots, scores. I think Hoover's got to get a timeout here.
I agree.
Let's see if. Oh, well,
got a foul in the
backcourt. Maybe hold off on the timeout now.
Halftime, Jackson 35, Green 28 from our AWP scoreboard update.
Shout out to AWP Safety, Drew and the great folks. If you're looking for a little change in your career, jobs at awpsafety.com. We'll be more than happy to help you out and welcome you aboard. It's jobs at awpsafety.com.
Call Uncle Drew. He'll take care of you.
Yeah. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. 50-41, McKinley by 9. They've had a lead as big as 10, and Hoover wiped that out. Actually, come back to tie it.
They need a bucket here. I'm going to smell a Newell or a Hirschberger 3 to get it back to 6.
I'm going to go off the board and call a jump ball.
Oh,
big odds.
That's like 25 to 1.
I know it is.
Sammy's best bet.
Well, if I hit that, I'm going to go home. There is Hirschberger on the lane. Goes inside. Got tied up. Threw it out to Newell on the left wing. Connor guarded by Major Cheek. Newell goes inside out to O'Leary. O'Leary on the right wing. And now Hoover's being challenged at every step on the floor.
McKinley's really
whistle, foul. Legacy Lee with 2:11 to go in the third. 50-41, McKinley by 9.
I'm still shocked. I mean, Legacy Lee played an absolutely great first half. But Ed Webster has been zero impact in this game. Not a foul, not in a shot attempt, not anything. And as good as we've seen him play over the last couple of years.
Yeah, well, and not getting the start, you wonder if that had something to do with it. Hirschberger on the left wing, Hunter being hounded. And the Bulldogs almost with a steal. And they got one. Here comes Thompson. Davey at the other end of the floor. Carter, look at the ball moving inside. The Shavers laid it up and in. Well, I'll tell you what, you get that tight of passing in the paint, almost another turnover. But the Bulldogs have turned up the heat in a timeout here by Hoover, and it's a full. Boy, I think they could use it.
Yeah, I think that's a great timeout by Coach Bluey.
It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs 52 and the Vikings 41. This is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Starshone Automotive Group on Q92.
SARTA Me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Pro-Line rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAMe.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Martin in the backcourt. Bulldogs putting on a full court pressure. Martin got it across the timeline to Collins. Back to Martin on the wing. Stutter step dribble by Martin. Goes down low. Lost control. Got it to Newell. Gets it back to Martin. Dumped it off to Collins. Put it up and in. Collins just happened to be in the right spot. Got the little dime pass and plopped it in the hole. He's got his first 2 of the night. 1:15 to go third quarter. Mckinley 52, North Canton Hoover 43 here on Q92. At Q92radiosports.com. Cheek has got it left wing. Major out on top of Lee. Legacy Lee hands it off to Thompson. Left wing to Shavers. They run the 3-man weave across the 3-point line. Ball out down low. That is an up and under move by Shavers, and he got hammered on the side of the head. He'll go back to the free throw line and shoot 2. 55 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs have a 9-point lead.
Shavers been to the free throw line a bunch too. He's 3 of 6 so far.
Shavers back to the free throw line. Anthony's got a couple of free throws coming. That one's up and good. So Shavers with 14 points, and the Bulldogs have shoved it back to a 10-point lead at 53-43.
You got him for 14?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Shavers with 14, Keys with 12, Thompson with 9.
Good buddy of mine always says it all adds up.
Shavers with 15. He seems a little extra engaged tonight.
I agree. I think maybe those couple games early when he missed was good for him. Not that he wanted to miss games, but sometimes it wakes you up.
Yep. Hirschberger on the left wing to Collins, picked up by Lee. Hirschberger comes free behind the arc. Passes on the 3, goes to the rack. Ball got poked up in the air, taken away. It's another McKinley run out. Here comes Thompson to transition to Carter. Carter into the corner. Cheek will shoot that 3. Major off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound Hoover. 26 seconds to go, third quarter. 54-43 Pups. Here comes Martin. That's got to be a foul, right? No, over and back.
Didn't you seem like you pushed the body a little bit? Get him over?
Great pressure by Carter, and the ball goes back to the Bulldogs.
How about that cheek corner 3 there, partner? Was McKinley's first 3-point attempt of the quarter. And they're leading this quarter 20 to what is that?
And what does that tell you?
20 to 11 so far. 9-point lead in the quarter. They've taken 1 3. Hoover
the three-pointer is glamorous and all and everything, but you know what? Sometimes a team like McKinley, you're best just playing ball.
Well, what you've seen so far is McKinley's getting easy shots.
Yeah. Thompson on the left wing. 6 seconds to go on the clock. Up and under, down low. Foul. Legacy Lee will shoot 2 line right with 5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Really good action there by Coach Weatherspoon, getting a little cross-screen Legacy Lee down on the block.
That's the third foul on Caden over there. I want to shout out Angie Nykum and Mark Smith listening in tonight to Q92, checking out the Bulldogs and the Vikings. Hope you're doing well, crew, and thanks for listening.
Legacy Lee makes that one. He's in double figures with 10.
Off the bench tonight, Legacy Lee with a 10 spot.
Yeah, Chavers 15, Keys 12, Lee at 10. Hirschberger and Newell both with 11 to Lee Hoover.
Legacy Lee's second free throw. Well, that's good too. Legacy Lee with 11. McKinley back out by 13 now, their biggest lead. 56-43 Vikings with 2, with 1 3-pointer at the buzzer off the glass by Hirschberger. And that has brought us to the end of the third quarter here at North Canton. Vikings got some work to do. Bulldogs just need to hang on. After 3, McKinley 56, Hoover 43. It's the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group right here on the Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
SARTA Me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAMe.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to North Canton, the home of the Vikings. Tonight, the Bulldogs kind of making themselves at home. 56-43 in favor of the Bulldogs here on Q92. Whistle foul underneath. That's going to be on Legacy Lee. Picks up the personal foul. Friday night, we'll be right back here at Hoover. Jackson and the Hoover Vikings on Q92. That's 6:45 on Friday night. Be sure to join us. Spread the word. High school hoops every Tuesday and Friday on Q92. Also, we invite you to check us out on our account, X, Twitter, at Courtside Sam Lee as Martin hits the 15-footer. A badly needed 15-footer for the Vikings.
Yeah, they need that.
Martin's got 4.
And I'll be curious to see again how long Thompson and Chavers sit over there on the side. Look at this.
Inside, up and under moves. Up and good by Carter.
It just feels to me, partner, that Hoover's got to work so hard to get a good look.
Yep.
And McKinley's had a bunch of lay-ins.
Bulldogs by 13 now. Hirschberger out on top to Collins. Left wing to Martin on the left wing, picked up by Jamar Keys, who's checked back into the game. Flips it over on the left wing to Connor Newell. Newell foul line extended. Picks up his dribble. Needs a little bit of help. Hirschberger comes free. Hunter on the left wing goes around a Collins screen. Right side to Newell. Connor fakes the 3, steps back, shoots the 3, didn't get it to go. Here come the Bulldogs. Keys, look at that pass. Look at that pass. The Legacy.
Oh, he missed
the layup. Oh, that was textbook until the layup.
That puts him up 15.
Here comes Collins at the other end of the floor. Drives and scores. John Collins with his 4th point of the night.
The quarterback with a nice lay-in.
Look how quickly they get up and down the floor. Here comes Jamar Keys on the baseline. Muscles his way in. Cheek on the right wing. Out on top, McClellan. McClellan with a jab step. Goes inside. Ball poked away and a whistle and a foul.
The locals don't like it, but he fouled him.
Yep. John Collins picked up the foul.
Basketball's so crazy to me, how quickly it changes. McKinley should get a lay-in and go up 15. Instead, they miss it. Hoover gets one. That goes to 11. I mean, it's that quick. 4-point swing.
4-point swing.
And by the way, Chavers and Thompson lasted about 8 seconds on that bench.
Still want to know.
There's still no Ed Webster.
No Ed Webster. Keys gets the ball, and he promptly threw it off the scorer's table. And the Vikings will get the ball back with 6:05 to go. Bulldogs in front of North Canton Hoover, 58-47 here on Q92. Appreciate all of you joining us. We got a timeout, by the way, by McKinley. We must take a break as well. 6:05 to go in the game, 58-47 Bulldogs. Back with more on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back in here at North Canton. Here come the Vikings. Martin across the timeline, picked up by Carter. Martin on the right wing. Little dribble drive, goes inside, put it off the glass and scored. Martin, maybe he's going to be the guy that turns it around for Coach Bluey tonight for Hoover.
Pretty take there, twice in a row.
5:45 to go in the game. Carter goes inside, dumps it to Elder. Hung it up on the rim. No, Elder got his own rebound. Whistle, foul. Hoover, 5:39 to go. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Perspective Designs, the official graphic designer. Courtside with Sammy B and Lee by Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru, Nathan Blair. He can help you out. 330-595-1700. Keys, 18-foot step back, around and out, no good. Rebound picked up by Hirschberger. Vikings coming across the timeline. 100 line lane. Scoop scores. Hirschberger with a baker's dozen. Vikings on a mini roll. They're down 7. Wow. Timeout.
Offensive foul.
Or no. Offensive foul, McKinley.
Hey, Hoover's
get Shavers?
Yeah. Hoover's got life. What's he got? That's his third.
That's his third. How about that? 13-point lead. Last time we blinked. Now it's 7.
I mean, amazing how quickly that turned.
Foul situation. Each team with 2 in this fourth quarter. Newell trying to get it in. Does throw to Martin. Back to Connor in the backcourt. Here comes Geiselman. Got it across the timeline. Here's Hirschberger. Hunter scoops it with a right hand and scores. Hirschberger with 15, and Hoover has chopped it to 5. 58-53. Here we go. 5 minutes left to go in the ball game on Q92. Vikings get another couple of hoops here. This place is going to erupt. Thompson on the baseline. Davey, double team, gets it out to Keys. Jamar deep on the left wing. We'll give it back to Davey, and they'll reset. 4:47 to go in the game. Vikings are down 5. Bulldogs with the ball. Davey Thompson guarded by Martin at the top of the key, about 35 feet away. Elder now picked up by Geiselman. Top of the key, Keys. Right side, Carter. Javon left wing to Davey Thompson. Lobs it down to Shavers. Went up for the shot. Got it stripped away. Stolen by Newell. Vikings on a run. They can add to it with a bucket here with 4:22 left to go in the game.
Holy cow, partner.
Hold on to your hats, everybody. Fantastic finish, maybe, coming your way. Collins way out on top. Dumps it to Martin. Martin into the paint. 16-footer left it short off the front of the rim. No, it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Hoover with 4:07 to go. Shout out to our good friends at AWP Safety by GMC Heating and Cooling. By Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Morris Brothers Scrap Metal, proud sponsors of high school basketball with Courtside with Sammy B and Lee. We got a timeout. Is this a full?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Well, I think if guys are sitting on the bench, I think it's a full. I think if it's a 30, they make them stand. At least it's that way in college. At any rate, we got 4:07 to go in the ball game. 58-53 is our score. It is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group. Here on Q92, Sam Mckinley Foster on this Tuesday night. We'll be back here Friday. Jackson and Hoover at 6:45. Don't forget tomorrow night on our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN, the 15-0 Mount Union Purple Raiders will take on Capital. 7 o'clock tomorrow night on AM 1310 WDPN. All right, here come the pups. McClellan, Thompson, Keys, Shavers, and Carter.
This is a big 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
I was just going to say.
2 minutes and 7 seconds. If Hoover gets a bucket here, everything's going to tighten up a little bit.
Newell, Collins, Martin, Geiselman, and Hirschberger on the floor for Mike Bluey's Vikings. Hoover's got the ball. McKinley being a little bit more aggressive now as the Vikings throw it around the arc to Hirschberger with 4 minutes to go in the game. Vikings with a pumpkin. They trail at 58-53. Connor, no! Gets the 3. He's got 14, and it's a 2-point game, 58-56.
15-2, just like that.
Whew. It is a game of runs tonight here in North Canton. 3:35 left to go in this game. Big battle in Ohio, big battle in the Federal League. We're glad to bring it to you on Q92. Pups with the ball. Davey Thompson calls out the play. He's about 35 feet away at the top of the key between the Hoover logo and the three-point line. Davey fakes left, goes right, hands it off to McClellan. McClellan, backdoor pass, going inside, scooping it up, Javon Carter. No, it's out of bounds, back to Hoover. And the Vikings get it back with 3:13 to go and a chance to tie or maybe take the lead.
Holy cow.
Stick around after tonight's game. Our Howard Hanna real estate agent, Nathan McFarland, the player of the game.
Carter came up limping a little bit after that layup attempt.
3:13 to go in this one. Another battle between the Vikings and the Bulldogs. Last 10 games they played, it's a 5-5 split. Here comes Martin. Oh, risky pass. Geisselman had it, fumbled it, lost it. Collins picked it up. Collins in the paint, up and under. Scoop, scores!
Hello, quarterback.
And we're tied.
Hello, quarterback.
58-58. Here comes the crowd. 2:47 left to go in the game.
First time I got goosebumps
Q92.
all year. Finally feeling some crowd energy into the game.
Each team with 3 timeouts, each team with 2 fouls. Possession arrow goes to Hoover. 2:35 to go. Chavers on the wing. Anthony on the top of the key. Lost the ball. He picks it up. Chavers walked. Wow. He shuffled his shoes, and it goes back to Hoover with 2:30 to go. Unbelievable how quickly this game turned in like 5 minutes of real lifetime.
It would have been 60-45 had they not missed the layup. They miss it. It goes 58-45 or 47, and here we are. I think the Vikings are on a, was it 13-0?
13-2.
13-2.
And who knows? They might not be done. Wow. McClellan got away with a foul there.
Yeah, a little bump there.
Martin across the timeline. 2:22 left to go in the ball game. Hold on to your hats, everybody. We're coming down the stretch here at North Canton. 58-58, the Bulldogs and the Vikings. On the right side, Hirschberger. Hunter sizing them up. Hunter goes baseline. Now Hunter brings it back out on top, and they'll recircle. Coach Bluey up, saying spread, spread. 1:59 to go in the game. Vikings with the ball at a tie score. Hirschberger on the right wing. Throws it out on top to Collins, left wing to Martin.
Oh, I think he traveled.
1:50 to go in the game. Martin almost lost the ball. Timeout Hoover.
Yeah.
30.
Coach Boone, he did. I thought Martin caught that and took a few steps.
The timeout Hoover. It's another GMC heating and cooling timeout. 1:46 to go in the game. Hoover 58. McKinley 58.
How fun is this round two potentially going to be in about 5 weeks? Oh, over at the field house.
Tell me that's on a weekend.
I think it's a Friday.
All right, let's reset. 2 timeouts for Hoover. 2 timeouts for Hoover. 3 timeouts for McKinley. Each team with 2 fouls. Don't forget, check us out on at Courtside Sam Lee on X, at Courtside Sam Lee, our power poll, score updates, videos, photos, and a whole lot more at Courtside Sam Lee. Give us a follow right now on X. Who knows, we may have a video for the ages if we get a little buzzer beater here tonight.
Hey, we'll be posted.
1:45 left to go in this baby. 58-58 tie. Vikings with the ball. They're going to run some clock. Collins way out on top, picked up by Keys. Left wing to Geisselman. They'll run the weave out on top to Geisselman. Mike Bluey up directing traffic. Vikings with the ball. Hoover with 1:25 left to go in the game.
Yeah, Hoover's going to be in no hurry here.
Nope, and no reason. Now Coach Spoon says, come on up and guard now.
They still got 2 to give if they want to try to get the ball.
Boy. Almost a foul. Geisselman took it down the lane, got blocked from behind, went off the glass, and a rebound picked up by Keys. Bulldogs trying to cash in after the break. There's Davey Thompson in the corner for Elder, brings it out on top. Cross court to McClellan. McClellan goes inside, out on top to Davey. Pressure three. No. Loose on the floor. Thompson's got it back for the Bulldogs. Goes inside with the right hand and scores. Mr. Clutch, Davey Thompson with 11. McKinley 60, Hoover 58. 46 seconds to go.
He just seems to do it every game.
Right place, right time. A lot of folks now on their feet. Here comes Martin at the other end of the floor in the corner to Collins. Hoover with the ball, 33 seconds to go. Foul, Chambers. 30 seconds left in the game. McKinley 60, Hoover 58. Ooh, that's 4 on Anthony Chambers. Does Spoon try to sub him out here? Doesn't look like it.
No way, not with 30 seconds. But if I'm Hoover, I think I'm giving it to Hirschberger, going at him again. Attack the bucket, see if you can get the foul.
30 seconds left.
They switched. They put Elder on Hirschberger.
Yep, ball goes into the backcourt. Hirschberger will try to get it across the timeline. Here comes Hoover. 26 seconds left to go in the game. 60-58. Pups by 2. Vikings with the ball. Hirschberger in the corner. O'Lear for 3. No. Rebound, Geiselman. Ball stripped away and stolen by McKinley. It's loose on the floor. They fight for it. They battle. It's a jump ball. 11.7 seconds to go. The possession arrow says, give it to Hoover. And the McKinley fans are going out of their mind.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
Connor Newell's going to throw it in. Mike Bluey says, we don't want the timeout. Connor Newell to throw it in. Vikings down 2 with 11 seconds to go. Newell way out on top to Geiselman. Right side to Martin. Hoover's going to play for 1. Martin on the right side. Martin top of the key. Whistle. Timeout. Vikings. 6 seconds left to go in the game.
Oh,
Hoover trails McKinley 60-58. It is a 30-second timeout. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout in North Canton. Boy, I hope we have this much fun on Friday.
I was going to say, how much fun has this been?
Those of you tuned in on Q92, Q92radiosports.com. If you're listening on Q92 Sports on X and Facebook, welcome in to a fantastic basketball game. Boy, this is why we love doing what we do. 6 seconds left to go. McKinley 60, Hoover 58. Vikings will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They have 1 timeout left. McKinley still has 3. The possession arrow, don't forget, now will go to the Bulldogs.
So if you're Coach Bluey here, you hacked into his mind, you talked to him earlier.
Are you
right
how
here.
about right now? You going for the tie or are you going for the win?
You know what I'm doing.
You're going for the win.
You know what I'm doing. I'm just saying, but if you were him, you figure Hirschberger's got to have it in his hands. But can they use him as a decoy and slide somebody back door to lay it in? Because if McKinley blows up the inbounds play, and now you've got to go off the bounce, you're going to have to chuck something that's a little uncharacteristic.
Well, who's going to inbound the ball? First of all, looks like it's going to be O'Lear. If I'm,
I was going to say put Keys over the ball, but you want him under the bucket if they get down there.
It's going to be Hirschberger or Newell. You gotta think. Everybody on their feet here at North Canton. Vikings trying to get the ball inbound, sideline left. Gets it into Hirschberger. Hunter with 4. He's going to go right to the lane. Scoops and scores. 3 seconds. 2. Timeout McKinley with about a second to go. The game is tied. Hirschberger back. It's 60-60 in North Canton.
Give me a bonus frame. How about it?
We're going to get it. Hirschberger with 17. Now they're going to check the clock because I do believe there's more than 0.7 seconds on the clock. I'm going to say about 1.6, 1.7. We're going to go over and talk about it. 60-60. We are tied on Q92. Okay, I was close. 1.3.
I don't know exactly what happened, but how did he get so open just driving down the lane?
The lane parted. I think they were afraid he was going to kick it. Because I'm surprised they went for 2.
I agree. But where was Keys at down there or somebody under the basket just to contest it? If you figure if some guy comes flying over, contorts his shot a little bit.
And if anything, hammer him.
Yeah. Make him go make 2 free throws.
Make him earn it.
And as we know, as good as he's played, he's missed 5 free throws.
So McKinley's going to have 1.3. Now, don't forget high school, you cannot advance the ball after a timeout. So you got to go the whole length of the floor, 1.3 seconds left. It's 60-60.
So here's what I would have done. You still had 1 to give. I would have let him start driving and grabbing. make them take it back out of bounds with 2 or 3 seconds left and see what happens from there.
Legacy Lee will be the trigger man.
Thompson can't do it again, can he?
Maybe. Video cameras rolling. Legacy Lee to throw it in. He looks. It's a long baseball pass. It gets tipped. It goes out of bounds. Ooh, this might help McKinley here. 0.6 on the clock, but they've got the ball almost in front of their own sideline, so a catch and shoot could happen.
I would throw it. I'd call timeout, and I'd throw it to the rim, to Chavers or Keys, and see if you could get a tip or a foul at the bucket.
Timeout is called. Timeout on the floor. And now the Pups and the Vikings each have one timeout remaining.
My goodness, the drama.
0.6 on the clock. Hoover 60, McKinley 60, Sam Berkman, Lee Foster on Q92. We hope you are having a little fun on this Tuesday night.
This has been unbelievable. About what we expected, though. I figured it would be tight.
You have to. When these two teams play, you have to expect it.
I mean, what are you doing here? If I'm Spoon, I'm literally throwing it under the rim. I'm pushing Keys through everybody's body and just trying. You don't have really I used to have to have 0.8. You can probably do it with 0.5, 0.6 now to catch and shoot. Yeah. But I'm throwing it to the rim, letting one of those guys tip it up in the bucket.
Who's my best leaper?
I mean, Chavers is the best leaper.
Is he the best leaper? Then that's who I'm throwing it to.
I mean, can you,
I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going to throw it to Anthony Shavers, and if he can make the play, not. If not, we go to overtime.
I think you run him off Keys and let Keys try to swallow his guy. I think that's what they're going to do.
Here we go. 0.6 on the clock. Legacy Lee to throw it in. Keys got a wide open three. In and out. No good. We're going to overtime. That baby was halfway down and spun out. Oh, my. 32 minutes. Not enough time in North Canton. We're going to go to overtime. My God, how did you get so wide open? What a look and what a release. I mean, it was in.
It was in. It was halfway down and it spun out. And I do think they ran a nice play there. They set up, Chavers to dive down the lane. They snuck Keys back out, and he had a wide open look.
So we are going to overtime in North Canton.
Bonus ball in 60.
60 Pups and Vikings. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you by SARTA, by the Sarshot Automotive Group, Friends and Family Credit Union, by Bell Stores, GMC Heating and Cooling, and AWP Safety. Also brought to you in part by Ample Storage. Check them out online at amplestorageunits.com. Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton, Ameriprise Financial, and our guru Nathan Blair. Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. By Luca in Basil downtown. By the Southway Fence Company. And by real estate agent from Howard Hanna, Nate McFarland. Oh, what a game here tonight. 60-60. We're going to overtime on Q92.
Keep in mind here, Chavers with 4 fouls. We haven't seen Webster the whole second half. Really not much foul trouble for Hoover. A couple guys with 2 or 3.
Referee steps in. Ball is in the air, and the Bulldogs take control. They'll go left to right in the overtime in North Canton. 60-60 on Q92. What a game. And we got a lot more exciting moments coming your way, I bet you. Thompson's got it on the top of the key. Keys hands it off to Carter. Javon against Hirschberger. Javon crosses over, top of the key to Lee. Lee hands it off to Shavers. Anthony deep on the left wing. Down to Legacy Lee. Legacy back it in, turns, shoots, hugging up on the rim, no good. Got his own rebound, goes right back up and scores. Legacy Lee with 13 for the Bulldogs.
That's got to be a career high, huh?
He is playing. 3:15 to go in the overtime. McKinley 62 and Hoover 60. Hirschberger almost lost it out of bounds, but he saves it into the top of the key to Martin. Martin with a left-hand dribble goes around a screen. Martin to the left of the side, behind the three-point arc. Briefly drew the double team. Now gets the ball in the corner for Hirschberger. Hunter trapped, lost it. Stolen by the Bulldogs. Here comes Javon Carter to the right side of the floor. Hands it off to Davey Thompson.
I love that. Hey, Spoon's yelling, slow it down.
Yep. 2:44 left in the overtime. Bulldogs with the ball and a 2-point lead, 62-60. Jamar Keys inside out into the corner. Little dribble dive down low, back to Jamar. Put it off the glass and scored. Jamar Keys with 14. And except for 1 3 tonight, he has really hurt Hoover down in the paint. Up 64, Vikes 60. Hoover with the ball. Hirschberger, 2:18 left to go in the overtime on Q92. Martin around the screen. Martin steps into a three. That's off the side of the rim. No. Volleyball out of bounds. Off of Hoover.
I thought,
and it'll go to McKinley.
I didn't think Collins hit the ball. Look at him. I'm telling you, I don't think Collins hit the ball.
No arguing at all from the Hoover bench.
Maybe they had the
they
look.
Got a good, they
probably,
had a good look.
Yeah, they probably saw at this point in the game they'd have been up.
2:06 to go in the overtime. McKinley with the ball and a 4-point lead, 64-60. This game's not anywhere near over.
No way.
Thompson on the right side of the floor to Jamar Keys. Jamar hands it off to Carter. Back to Keys on the block. Here he's into the office. Hooks his pass over on the right side to Shavers.
He throws that to anybody else that's in the
throw. He had to jump up and grab it. And the Bulldogs keep possession. The ball, Connor Newell reaches in and picks up a foul.
That's a good foul, though.
First foul.
That's a good foul. They got to get him to the bonus if they need to be there.
1:43 to go in the overtime. McKinley 64, Hoover 60 on Q92. Hope you're enjoying the ball game tonight. High school hoops on a Tuesday on the Q. Bulldogs with it. Inbound to Legacy Lee. Looking for a partner. Hands it off to Carter. 1:38 to go in the overtime. McKinley with the ball. They almost turned it over. Pups with a 4-point lead. Thompson on the right wing. Thompson gets out of a double team to Keys. Throws it down low to Lee. Ball poked away. Lee got it back. Lee into the corner. Carter three. No. Up on top of the backboard and out of bounds. It'll go back to Hoover.
Coach Spoon isn't going to like that one. Although if he makes that, that's probably seals it, right?
Late in the fourth quarter, Maslin 71, Mansfield 62.
Wow.
About 4 minutes to go.
That's closer than I thought it would be.
Battle of the Tigers. Here comes Hirschberger. Hunter's had a couple of big hoops tonight for Coach Mike Bluey. They might need a couple more. 1:08 to go. Hirschberger three. Nope, he missed it. In and out, rattled off the rim. Loose ball foul on Hirschberger as the rebound was by Jamar Keys. And for Hunter, that's his third personal foul. 1:03 left to go in the overtime. The Bulldogs 64. And the Vikings 60 here on Q92. Cole O'Lear in. Geiselman will sit down. Possession arrow goes to Hoover. Each team with a timeout remaining. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go in the overtime. Bulldogs get the ball across the timeline. 53 seconds to go. Now McKinley's making Hoover play chase.
Well, you're just going to have to foul at this point.
48 seconds to go. That is Carter on the left wing. Newell reaches in and grabs him with 45 seconds. And for Connor Newell, that's only his second foul of the night.
Carter's going to go to the line. He's 1 of 2 tonight, partner. He's got 2, 4, 5 points on the game.
So Carter, line right, free throw, crawls all over the rim and falls in. He's got 6. 45 seconds left. Bulldogs now by 5. 65-60. Rattles the second one into Carter. He's got 7, and now the Vikings need a hoop. They're down 6, 43 seconds to go. Hirschberger on the right wing. Hunter gets a screen by Collins. Hunter on the right side. Oh, boy, you don't want that if you're McKinley.
That wasn't Shavers, was it?
No. That was on Carter, but still, you don't want to foul there. You're up 6 with 38 seconds to go.
Well, and you're right, though. That was your last one you could give. Now everyone, they get to go shoot. I would assume Hirschberger is going to drive something hard to the lane here.
Vikings to get it inbounds. It's Collins. Swings it left side to Martin. 35 seconds to go. Don't have to rush, but you can't take all night. Hirschberger on the wing. Goes around Lee. Hirschberger drives. Scores with the right hand. Hunter Hirschberger with 19. Mike Bluey says, give me a timeout. That's their last timeout.
Keep calling these. Stump the shooter.
Telling you.
Stump the shooter.
That is a GMC heating and cooling timeout, and it comes with exactly 26 seconds left to go. McKinley 66, Hoover 62, and the Vikings are now out of timeouts.
Wow, it's really been the Hirschberger and Newell show offensively for them. They got 33 to 62. I guess all these other guys have chipped in about 5-6, 4, 5, 6. McKinley's got 3 in double digits.
Hirschberger 19, Newell 14 for Hoover. Shavers 15 for the Pups. Keys with 14. How about that for balance? Lee with 13.
That's crazy. Thompson 9, Elder 8.
If you'd have told me before the game, Britt no points. Webster, no points. And you're going to be winning in overtime by 4.
What? Did Webster play 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe in the second quarter?
Yeah.
I mean,
close.
Wow. I don't know. Maybe he's hurt. Maybe he's sick. But he's over there with his head down.
There we go. Legacy Lee gets the ball inbounds for McKinley. Hoover's got to trap it. Trap quickly. The Vikings couldn't stop it. At the other end, it's Jamar Keys for the two-handed slam. Jamar Keys was 16, and that might do it. Pups by 6, 14 seconds. Hoover's got to hurry. Hirschberger's got to sling it. Hunter can't get loose. Steps into a 3. Good! Oh, my Lord! From 35 feet away. They're out of timeouts.
They didn't call one,
Yes, they did. Hoover is out of timeouts. They called a T. Unless the scoreboard had it wrong, but they were out of timeouts before they called it.
Or did McKinley call it? Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Don't tell me it's going to end like this. That gives McKinley 2 shots
and
the ball
with 5 seconds left. Meanwhile, it's only a 3-point game, and Hunter Hirschberger has cracked 21 points tonight for Hoover. Now the official, well, nobody's arguing about anything. Scores table was cleaned, and apparently Hoover had a timeout remaining. So they're out. McKinley has one. 4.8 seconds left to go. And Hunter Hirschberger has kept the Vikings on life support. It's a 3-point game with the Bulldogs set to inbound it. And if you're Hoover, you are coming fast and furious trying to get a steal, if not a ultra-quick foul.
I'm going to guess that they're going to foul still inbounds and take no time.
Be careful on that. But
yeah, I mean, as long as you can sell it.
Yeah.
You know, if a guy's trying to run, grab him a little bit, don't get intentional.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. Here we go. Legacy Lee to throw the ball inbound for McKinley. Got it to Thompson. Boy, you don't want to foul him. But they don't have a choice. 3.2 seconds left to go. Davey Thompson is going to go to the other end of the floor and shoot 2 for McKinley. The Pups on top 68-65. Again, 3.2 left.
Well, it's funny you said that, too, because I was like, anybody but Thompson. You said that, and I was thinking it as you said it.
He's got to be around 80%.
I agree. And he's been Mr. Clutch for them all year.
Yep. Davey Thompson looking to seal the deal here for McKinley in overtime. Line right, Thompson, first free throw up. Good. That's the big one. That's a 4-point lead. Thompson with 12. McKinley 69 and Hoover 65. Stick around, postgame show coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game. Thompson's second one. That one is good. 70-65. Thompson with 13. Hoover's down by 5. 2 seconds. One Hirschberger from half court. Air ball, and that's the end of the ball game. A battle royal here tonight in North Canton. And 4 quarters was not enough. But in the overtime, it's Kent McKinley with the win. The Bulldogs 70 and the North Canton Hoover Vikings 65. We will take a break. We'll come back with a big postgame report. Coming up next, it's the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group, right here on Q92.
Winter nights call for hot, fresh pizza from Bell Stores. Feed the whole crew fast. Right now, purchase a large Hunt Brothers pizza and a 2-liter Coca-Cola for just $13.99. The savings just got better, and your dinner plans just got easier. Hot food, cold drinks, real savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and a cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
Sarda me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
And we're back here in North Canton, home of the Vikings. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, courtside. Q92, Q92radiosports.com. Overtime in North Canton. Mckinley Bulldogs pull it out by the score of 70-65. So the Pups with the win now. They go to 9-2.
Yep.
On the season. Hoover drops to, where is Hoover?
9-3.
9-3.
6-0 in the league for McKinley and 5-1 for Hoover.
Wow. Well, good news is we'll get to do this again over at the Fieldhouse down the road. That'll be a game you can certainly catch here on Q92. But,
well, partner, think about this. Think how big the implications were of Glen Oak blowing that lead at the Fieldhouse for the game we were at for the free throws. If they have a loss, now they're tied, and now that last game's for all the marbles. Now, if neither one of these teams slips up, Hoover's got to go over there and win to share. McKinley obviously can win and win outright, but I don't see a bunch of teams in the league able to play with these two when they're playing at their best.
Not when they're on their high level, no. And you got to remember now also, the Vikings were without McCann tonight, and I know they will not use that as an excuse. And look, O'Leary came in, I thought played really well tonight.
Yes, he did.
Cole had 5, Caden had 4, and I thought they gave Coach Bluey what they needed with the absence of McCann. But McKinley just was able to make a few more shots down the stretch. Hoover's probably going to be kicking themselves when they look at the free throw percentage. I don't even have to look at the free throw percentage, but I know if they make 6 more free throws, they win the game.
That's right.
It ends in overtime by 5, McKinley 70 and North Canton 65. Tonight's game on Q92 courtside with Sammy B and Lee, brought to you in part by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of courtside with Sammy B and Lee. By Luca in Basel downtown, Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru, Nate Blair. By Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Ample Storage Units. Check them out online at amplestorageunits.com. Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland. By the Southway Fence Company, AWP Safety. Also brought to you in part by SARTA and the Sarshot Auto Group, Friends and Family Credit Union, GMC Heating and Cooling, and our good friends at Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full. 70-65 in OT. McKinley wins it. Lee Foster's got our numbers before we step away for our final break and come back and check out the score. Shooter?
All right, partner. After one, McKinley led 20-16. They led 34-32 at the break. 56-43 after 3. We were knotted at 60 after regulation. Hunter Hirschberger's drive tied the ball game with about a second and a half left. McKinley outscores them 10-5 in overtime to win the ball game 70-65. For Hoover, they were 26 of 52 from the floor, 50%, 5 of 11 from the foul line. Those 6 points could have won it, but it's also hard to ask them to make all of them. But they definitely missed some big ones early and shot a little bit less. They only shot half the free throws that McKinley did. 8 of 21 from distance for 38%. They placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the score column, 2 in double figures. Hunter Hirschberger finishes with a game-high 22. He knocked down 3 triples. Connor Knoll also in doubles with 14. He made 4 threes. Roman Geisselman with 6. Cole O'Leary with 5. Dre Martin with 6. John Collins with 6. Caden O'Leary with 4. And Drew Taylor with 2 to round out the scoring for the Hoover Vikings. For McKinley, Coach Weatherspoon, like you said, 9-2, 6-0 inside the Federal League. They were 25 of 51 for 49% from the floor, 17 of 22 at the foul line, 77%. They were 10 out of 11 in the second half, 3 out of 12 from distance for 25%. They placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the score column. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 in double figures. They were led by the big man, Jamar Keys. He finishes with 16, had the exclamation point dunk to end the game. Anthony Chavers with 15. Davey Thompson, 11. Legacy Lee with 13. Javion Carter with 7. And Jalen Elder with 6 points to round out the scoring for the Bulldogs.
All adds up to McKinley won in overtime by the score of 70-65. 62-65. I lied. We're out of break, so we do not step away anymore tonight. So we got our AWP safety scoreboard to check out, and then we'll hand out our player of the game, brought to you by Nathan McFarland from Howard Hanna Real Estate.
I don't have any scores. What do you got for me?
Well, the only one I have final was Perry over Lake, 52-37.
Wow.
Maslin was over Mansfield by double digits with about 3.5 to go.
Okay.
I've seen nothing on Jackson tonight. I haven't seen anything EBC-wise, although we could probably find one of those. But that's it. Now, it is 8:25, so maybe there's some games still cooking, but that's, as far as finals, that's it right now.
I did get an update. Jackson 79, Green 57 with 30 seconds left. Apparently the Polar Bears figured something out over the weekend.
It sounds about right.
I don't know if that's a final yet, but I did just see that with 30 seconds left.
All right. Our player of the game, brought to you by Nathan McFarland from Howard Hanna Real Estate.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let you pick this one tonight.
Ooh. I mean, obviously, if Hoover would have won, Hirschberger was the easy choice.
Yep.
They didn't.
McKinley's tough because such balanced scoring by Thompson, by Keys, and by Chavers.
Chavers was 5 of 7 from the floor, but just 5 of 8 at the foul line. Keys, he missed. Yeah, oh man, this is a hard one.
Now you know why I gave it to you.
This is a hard one. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to give it to Davey Thompson.
Okay.
Thought he played a good first half, steadied the ship.
He's the calming effect.
The calming effect, and he got fouled with a 3-point lead with about 5 seconds left. Goes down, calmly knocks them both. Game over. See you later. He's never going to be that guy, in my opinion, that scores 30, but he is very well deserving, and where would they be without him? So that would be my pick.
All right.
Unless you want to veto me.
I have no veto power here.
Davey Thompson.
I'll go with Davey Thompson. He is our player of the game, presented by Howard Hanna Real Estate agent Nathan McFarland. All right. Hey, good game.
That was fun.
Little OT, little excitement in the building.
That was fun.
And for the folks that showed up, again, not a sellout tonight, but a nice little house here tonight, and they got all their money's worth and a little bit more. McKinley wins it by the score of 70-65. We'll talk to you on Q92 Friday night. We'll be right back here at Hoover. Front row seat for you. The Polar Bears of Jackson come to town to take on the Vikings. That's Friday night right here on Q92. We'll talk to you.
I'm going to be sitting right here.
Right around 6:45. Don't do that.
Okay.
Tomorrow night on our sister station, 1310 WDPN, Mount Union will take on Capital. The number 4 Purple Raiders in the country are 15-0, looking for Sweet 16 tomorrow. Coach Feuline's Raiders take on Capital. We'll have it tomorrow on 1310 WDPN. All the social media platforms tomorrow night from the Mac Center at 7 p.m. All right, that's going to wrap it up here from Hoover. For my partner, Lee Foster, for Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio, for the great folks here at North Canton, and most of all, thanks for listening, everybody. We sure do enjoy you tuning in every Tuesday and Friday night. Final score, it was Canton-McKinley 70, North Canton Hoover 65 in overtime. This is Sam Berkman saying so long from North Canton. You've been listening to the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group. So long, everybody.